Death investigation is underway right now after a woman was found dead in Dickson County early this morning. Officers say she was found inside a home on Highway 47 in Burns with a gunshot wound. Right now, police are not saying how she was killed. Several children and her husband were at home at the time. As soon as we get more information, we're going to bring it to you on air and online.
Right now, a search is underway for a missing 3-year-old boy. Police believe Keegan Waterman is with his mom, Christina, but mom is not the legal guardian. She does not have custody. The two disappeared from Michigan. They may be heading our way in a tan Chevy Tahoe with Tennessee tags. If you see them, call 911. New this morning, 3 people are forced to dodge bullets as someone opens fire on their car. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres is live for us at the North Police Precinct. And Matthew, just shots fired at this car. These people are lucky they weren't hit.
Yeah, they weren't hit by the bullets. We do know that one person, the passenger of the car, was actually hurt, just being grazed by the broken glass from the windshield, again shattered by the bullets. But again, no one was seriously injured. We know that 3 people, 2 men and 1 woman, were driving in North Nashville when they were randomly shot by this person. So far, we still don't have a suspect description, and we still don't know as to why they were specifically targeted, making us believe that this was a random shooting. Now, Metro Police first went out around 1:30 this morning on 27th and Meharry Boulevard, just off of Jefferson Street. That is where the victims called police, and that is also where police found that car with several bullet holes. You can see the window shattered there. But the actual shooting happened just a little bit south on 33rd and Batavia Street. That is where the 3 victims, again, were driving through the neighborhood when they were randomly shot. Several shots fired at the passenger side. And that victim, we know, who was cut by the glass, is expected to be okay this morning. But so far, that shooter is still out there. So if you have information that could help police catch this guy or this woman, in the case, possibly, call them at 615-74-CRIME. Reporting live at the North Police Precinct, I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5 HD.
Matthew, thank you. Gunfire erupts in East Nashville, sending 1 person to the hospital. It happened on the 600 block of South 7th Street around 6:30 last night. Not many details have been released, but we're told the victim was shot in the back of the leg. The victim told police they recognized the shooter, but a description has not been released. And it wasn't 1 loaded gun, but 2 found in carry-on bags at Nashville International yesterday. The black gun turned up around 8 in the morning, the pink one around 1:30. Each time, TSA workers notified airport police, who grabbed the bags and escorted the passengers out of the checkpoint area. Firearms are not allowed in carry-on bags. This is the 41st firearm found at B&A so far this year.
A thief makes off with a safe loaded with cash and a bottle of anesthesia. Strange story here coming out of the Cookeville Herald-Citizen. They say a burglary happened at a local vet clinic on Spring Street. The door had been pried open, the alarm system damaged. Cookeville PD say the thief ripped off the safe from the countertop. That contained cash and anesthetics and medicine to perform euthanasia, to put animals to sleep. No arrests have been made just yet. 2 17-year-olds are in big trouble this morning over a prank phone call. Jackson police say that the teens called Northside High claiming there was a bomb at the school. Nothing was ever found. The teens are charged with filing a false report, and because it related to a bomb threat, that makes it a felony. Bet the teens didn't know that. Their names have not yet been given out. Funeral arrangements have been made for the high school child that was killed in an accident at football practice. Just a tragic story out of Hopkinsville. Javon Quarles was helping move a heavy piece of football equipment last week when it toppled over, hitting him in the head. The 17-year-old was about to start his senior year at Hopkinsville High School. A visitation takes place at school on Saturday. It starts at 11, and the funeral will follow at 1 o'clock. I bet that school is going to be packed with people offering their thoughts for him. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help the family with funeral expenses. We have a link to that on our website at newschannel5.com.
2 people are recovering after a head-on crash. The Kentucky New Era snapped some photos we're going to show you. Investigators say that a woman was on Madisonville Road when a truck crossed into her lane and slammed into her car. As you can see, after the truck hit the guardrail, it overturned. Both drivers were taken to the hospital. Their injuries, though, not said to be serious, and no word yet if charges will be filed. College campuses all around the mid-state are buzzing with new students. Yesterday, freshmen moved in at TSU, and a mixed day of emotions for parents, ushering their children into their first days of adulthood and independence.
The parents are thinking that we want them to go. We're gonna break their plates, but in actuality, we're scared. We want to be here. We want to see. We want to watch them. We want to protect them. But it's time to let them go.
Classes officially start at TSU on Monday. And as college students are off on their way, there is a new concern for parents. News Channel 5 Investigates has learned in the last 15 years, 170 college students have died in fires, most of which have occupied off-campus housing. The State Fire Marshal's office recommends that students and parents make sure any off-campus housing has what they call proper fire protection before you sign a lease. And here's what they recommend. Make sure there are working smoke alarms. There are at least 2 ways to get out of your bedroom and your building. Check to see if the upper floors of the building have at least 2 interior stairways or a fire escape. And also make sure there are exit signs in the hallways to help you find escape routes during a fire. So good things to check for.
Yep, and don't pack any candles.
Yes.
To light in the dorm room. That's a no-no now.
It is a no-no, that's for sure. Sarah wanted to get a couple, and we were like, there's no way. But
Yeah.
you can burn these little wax things that give off a scent. You can get them at Walmart.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of those.
Or even the little candles with the LED lights. So
Yes.
those little things that
Yeah, that'll
flicker
work.
still. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, no real candles. All right.